Welcome to live coverage of Tiger basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. It's Branson and Republic, two old conference foes who are no longer in the same conference, but share a district. And we'll be back soon to talk to Tim Brown about what he expects tonight out of this early season matchup between Branson and Republic, coming up after this on our Republic Tiger Sports pregame show. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There is beauty in motion. A graceful leap. A simple glide. An exquisite fall. All movement should be celebrated, encouraged, cherished, and repeated again and again. At Sweet Peas, you don't go with the flow. You become it. Beauty in motion.
Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic, or do your shopping at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO, or call us at 417-590-8200.
Go Tigers! David Brazil with Coach Tim Brown as the Tigers get set to host Branson. This used to be a conference game. It's not anymore, but they're a good opponent. They've had some ups and downs here early, but I know they've got a lot of talent.
Yeah, it's also a district opponent. They're in our district this year, so still has significance, and they're a team that can really shoot the basketball. They had a game this last Tuesday. They had 19 points at halftime and scored 36 points in the third quarter. They went 9 out of 11 straight trips where they made three-pointers. And it comes from lots of different names and faces, so we're going to have to guard the three-point line tonight. We're going to have to chase the ball down with those long rebounds and do a good job there. And so it's going to be a good test for us tonight.
How has practice been, or just how's it been since the tournament win? I know you've gotten a lot more attention from kind of local media and stuff. What's that been like? I know you don't pay attention to it, but what do you do to kind of keep everybody on the level?
Yeah, we've just talked about that. As fun as that was last week, that the other things that we want to accomplish throughout the regular season and postseason would be that much more significant. So we're just trying to get better. Our guys have done a good job of being professional and showing up, trying to get better. It's the first time we've had consecutive days of practice with our whole group to where we can work on things that we got feedback from our tournament. So hopefully we'll be a little cleaner offensively tonight and not have some of those timing turnovers that we had in our tournament, and then be able to play as hard as we did, defend and guard, and put the ball in the hole.
What do you expect from them defensively?
I think we're going to see a lot of different things. I expect them to come out and junk us defensively and really take Brindley out of the game offensively, and then I think we could see a lot of different things. I think we could see a 2-3 zone from them. I think they're a team that's going to have multiple surprises for us on the defensive end. We just have to recognize it and be organized.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Want fresh eggs? Want melty cheese? Want sausage or bacon? Want a friend? Bob's got you covered. Try the breakfast on a bun next time you wake up hungry. Available 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. at Whataburger.
Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Welcome to the Bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Welcome back to the pregame show on Republic Tiger Sports. Republic and Branson getting set to go at it here. I looked at this game on the schedule, kind of thinking about what was coming up, and I thought to myself just briefly, that's kind of weird. Why are they playing Branson in December? Conference doesn't start until January usually. Maybe they had to move it around for some reason. Then it occurred to me that, they're not in the conference anymore. So they wanted to still play them, but they put them in as a January game, and this should be a good one. Branson is 2-2, coached by Pete McBride. Republic 3-0, and coming off that Republic Invitational win, including fantastic wins over Rolla and then Springfield Central. And that landed them the 2 seed in their bracket of the Blue and Gold Tournament coming up after Christmas. Lady Tigers will be the number 5 seed, and they are playing tonight at Kickapoo. And their early season tough schedule continues. They are in the second quarter of that one, and Kickapoo with a 26-10 lead. So Lady Tigers continuing to look for their first win here against what has been a brutal schedule early. Go ahead and give you the starting lineups here. First for Branson, again, mentioned they're 2-2. Luke McCormick, number 5, is a 6'1 senior. Number 13, Brody Gillespie, is a senior at 6'2". Camden Sutton is a 5'10 senior. Jace Culver is a senior at 6 foot. And Griffin Merhoff is a 6'3 sophomore. So 4 seniors in the starting lineup. And then the sophomore, Merhoff, will continue with the introductions. But first, we're going to pause, and we will have the national anthem here shortly. And in fact, while he does that, I'm going to go ahead and give you the starting. No, we'll wait. So we're going to take a quick break while we. No, he's taking the national anthem now. Wasn't sure how much longer that was going to be, so we'll let you listen into that.
And we welcome the Niner
So you've already got the starters for Branson. While they get introduced, I'll let you know. 2-2 record. That includes a loss down in Harrison, Arkansas against a good Goblins team. I was looking at video of that game just to kind of get an idea of what to expect out of Branson, and watched it for a few minutes, and Harrison jumped out to a 20-0 lead. And I thought, oh, Branson's not having a very good year. Well, I didn't finish watching the game. I had what I needed, and then looked at the score. Branson came back and made a game of it. So it was just a slow start down at Harrison for Branson. And you heard Tim Brown mention that they had 19 in the first half of one game. That was the game he was talking about. And 27 in the third quarter. So they are streaky, to say the least, and can certainly score in bunches. Here are the Tiger starters, and we'll let you listen in to Ken Knierim. So a big size advantage for the Tigers tonight. Blades, Govan, and Haywood are the guards at 5'11", 6'3", and 6 foot. C.J. Ewell at 6'7", and Davin Parks at 6'4". Mehrhoff is 6'3". He's the tallest starter for Branson. So they're quick. They can shoot from all over the floor, but the size advantage should give the Tigers a step up inside, and especially if they play in Ewell and Parks, I'm talking about, and also Caden Howard off the bench. If they play like they did over the weekend, then that should be an advantage for the Tigers. And Ewell controls the tip back to Brentley Haywood, and the Tigers get the ball first. Ewell's got it and throws it to Parks on the wing. Took it to the baseline and then got cut off. Now they swing it around to Blades, who takes a shot. That one's off the mark. Parks tried to grab it, couldn't, and Gillespie saved it back in bounds, and now it's Branson's turn. Gillespie throws it to Mehrhoff. Mehrhoff, number 32, the only sophomore in the lineup. The other four seniors. And now Luke McCormick. McCormick, the quarterback for that Branson football team that had such a good season. And the ball goes out of bounds. Off of Branson, back to Republic. Haywood brings it up. Ewell comes out to the top of the key, which is where he's been taking the ball, and then he can distribute from there. Parks on the wing, takes the jumper, it's good. Nothing but net for Davin Parks. First points of the night. 2-0 Republic. Baseline drive, layup is no good, but a follow and a foul. Brody Gillespie will go to the line and shoot a couple of free throws as he was fouled by C.J. Ewell. Ewell couldn't quite get to it and tried to block the shot. Committed the foul, and Gillespie, a 6'2 senior at the line, number 13, on Friday the 13th, makes the shot. 2-1. And he made them both. So we're tied at 2, and here come the Tigers. Govan brings it up. And Haywood got around a screen, and he dropped in a three. Brentley Haywood's three gives the Tigers a 3-point lead. They fired it to McCormick in the corner, and now Gillespie trying to drive on Parks. Parks has got the quickness to keep up with him, even though he's got a couple of inches on him, and there's a three off the mark by Mehrhoff. And the Tigers get the rebound. Again, they can be ice cold one half or one quarter and then light it up later on. Govan on the arc. Now to Blades in the corner. Steps back, and that one off the back of the rim. No good. And a rebound to Mehrhoff. And that three, no good. Taken by Camden Sutton, and Ewell grabs the rebound. 5:37 left to go. Corner three by Blades is short. Parks gets the rebound, put it back, no good, and a good block out by McCormick. And Branson gets it up court, 1-on-3, and so they'll pull it out. Mehrhoff wisely decides not to take it all the way in. Running one-hander in the lane goes for Camden Sutton. 5-4. Halftime at Kickapoo, and Kickapoo on top of Republic 33-16. Hegwood, free throw line extended left side, couldn't get it to go. Rolled off, rebound by Mehrhoff, and Branson a chance to take the lead. Gillespie goes to his right around Parks. Had help defense from Brody Blades, now cut off on the baseline, throws it to Mehrhoff, and then back to Gillespie, who lost it. I think Blades got a hand on it, and all the way in, fouled from behind is Govan. And he'll shoot a couple of free throws with 4:21 left in the first quarter. Foul is on Brody Gillespie. First free throw by Govan is short. He has had some trouble at the line early. Tegan Asbury checks in, and so does Elijah Lashley. Lashley is number 2, Asbury number 3. That one rolled all the way around and went down. Govan has a point. And it's 6-4 Republic. And poked away by Ewell. Good defense. It gives back to Ewell from Govan. Now to Hegwood. Across the lane to Parks. And he's hammered as he shoots it. Great fast break by the Tigers. And it all started with the takeaway by Ewell right there. Govan on the floor gets it back to Ewell, to Hegwood. And then great pass from Hegwood to Parks. And he'll try to finish at the free throw line. Foul was on Elijah Lashley. And the first free throw is no good by Parks. Somebody's waiting to come in, but they're coming in for Parks. And he missed both. So the Tigers are 1 for 4 from the free throw line. And still hold on to a 2-point lead. So the great steal, the fast break, executed so well, and they got no points out of it. Good help defense by Parks as he jumped out. Lashley. And Jace Culver has it, guarded by Govan. Throws it over to Asbury. Asbury guarded by Hegwood, lobs it near side to Mehrhoff. He'll take a three. That one's good. And Mehrhoff's probably the most dangerous of the shooters. Branson on top by a point, 7-6. Tigers not real active in the half-court offense here early. Hegwood takes it out near the Tiger logo and out of Blades. And Hegwood open, shot fake. His man flew past him, and he hit it from the free throw line. He is so deadly from the free throw line area. And the Tigers back on top by 1. Kind of a soft pass to Mehrhoff there. Ewell guarding him, and he goes around him. Steps back for three, and he missed that. Ewell grabs the rebound. Oh, great pass up ahead. Finds Blades in the corner. That one's no good, and Ewell can't quite hold on to the rebound. 2:24 left to go in the first quarter. Parks has a seat, and Ryder Davis in for the first time for Republic. So it's Davis, Blades, Ewell, Hagewood, and Govan, and Caden Howard will check in here shortly. Culver around a screen, and that's a moving screen. Merhoff stuck his hip out and got called for it. So a foul against Merhoff. Watch him kind of slide here. And right in front of the official, you can't do that. Third foul on Branson in the quarter with 2:09 left, and Hagewood will bring it up. Ryder Davis. Howard came in for Ewell, so Ewell getting a little break. Blades again, and that one is short and fell off the back iron. Well, handed to Blades. He is firing away, and I'm sure Tim Brown has told him, keep shooting as long as you're open. You're going to hit them. And a tip by Blades defensively, and that led to the interception by Howard, and then the lob from Govan over Howard, and Govan slaps his chest and says, that was my fault. Howard was already coming down, and the pass was going up. Watch, he jumped. They just mistimed it. I don't think Howard was really expecting it, but the Tigers hang on to the ball with a minute and a half left. Davis is open, passed it up. Now to Govan. He has got his foot on the line and missed it. And Blades saves it in, but it went right to the Pirates. Culver on the run, laid it up, and a soft roll off the glass. Jace Culver makes it 9-8 Branson. Davis for three. Good, he rocked it in. Ryder Davis, his first three. 11-9 Tigers. Already 5 lead changes in this game. And with 43 seconds left, Branson will take its time. No shot clock as there was during the Republic Invitational, so they will just run some clock. I don't know that they'll run it all the way down. They might. Blades guarding Elijah Lashley, and good defense. He's right on him, and Lashley tried to get around him, and Blades reached in. So Blades gets called for the foul. Owen George checks in for the first time, and he will replace who? Brenley Hagewood on the defensive end to keep Hagewood from picking up a foul here on the last possession of the quarter. Camden Sutton directing traffic, brings it back up into the front court. Blades on him. Throws it to Merhoff, and Merhoff traveled, and he also elbowed Kieran Govan in the face while he was at it. Good defense by Govan to get right up on Merhoff, and he was so worried about getting around Govan that he moved his feet. So 7 seconds left. Tigers can hurry and get a bucket. Davis will take a three. That one's no good. Rebound with 1 second left. And Howard took it away, but not in time to get a shot. End of one. It's 11-9. Republic on top. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com.
For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at Yoakum Automotive.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Branson gets the ball to start the second quarter, and open for three is Gillespie. That one no good, but an offensive board by Sutton. Merhoff drives and tried to throw it back out on the perimeter. The ball was tipped, ends up with the Pirates, and that's a walk, I think. Yep. Gillespie leaned in, and then he leaned in some more, and then pretty soon he was leaning in with his foot off the ground, and that's a travel. 7:39 left to go in the second, and 11-9 Republic. Hagewood has 5, Davis 3, 2 for Parks and 1 for Govan. Griffin Merhoff has a three-pointer for Branson. Davis thought about a long three, now Blades. 2 each for Sutton, Culver, and Gillespie for Branson. Howard at the arc, bounces at one time to Blades, and that one's good. He dropped it in. Brody Blades gets on the board, and that makes it 14-9. Three at the other end, answers. Merhoff. Second three by Griffin Merhoff. Blades will try again. Same spot, same result. 2 in a row by Blades. He's got 6. And it's 17-12. And a drive at the other end and a layup by Jace Culver. Tigers didn't get back. 17-14. Govan drives. In the corner to Davis. Open for three. That one's no good, but Govan got the board. Bounces it once. Missed the follow. And Griffin Merhoff grabs the rebound. Branson down 3. Long three from the volleyball line. No good. And a putback up and in by Brody Gillespie. And Tim Brown not happy with the rebounding and the defense here. The last couple of trips down. Calls a timeout. 6:08 left to go with the second quarter. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com.
Davin Parks to Blades. He'll take another one. And he started to heat up now. Watch out. 3 in a row by Brody Blades. 9 points in the quarter. Other end. That three is short. And Govan grabs the board. It's 20-16. Other side, Blades again. That one no good. And saved by Ewell. Back to Parks, up and in. Davin Parks has 4, and it's 22-16. Foul on the floor. Watch Parks here on the drive. Said he used his left arm there. So right of the basket on the baseline. Branson throws it in, and they got it in. And a foul by Parks and a chance for a three-point play as Parks got caught behind and then tried to reach in to make up for it. And Gillespie with a free throw. 2 fouls now on Parks in quick succession. And Brody Gillespie will shoot free throws here. Or a free throw, I should say. Parks stayed in with a foul and gets the layup. So 6 points for Davin Parks. Tigers trying to stay unbeaten. Unbeaten here early. Drive by Sutton and fouled, and a chance for a three-point play as Ewell got him with a body on the shot. So Sutton has 4 now. Cuts the lead to 4. Ryder Davis will check in. Davin Parks out. Free throw went. That was about as bad a free throw as you will see go in. He missed it by quite a bit, but went in anyway. So McCormick has 3 points. That makes it 24-21. Hagewood, and we've got a push. Govan kind of got shoved off balance and threw the arms up to make sure the official knew it. Fouls on Elijah Lashley. Second foul on him, and Blades again. That one long, and McCormick blocked Howard out. Branson gets the rebound all the way down, and a little scoop shot by Gillespie. 8 for him. And again, down to a 1-point game, 24-23. Midway point of the second quarter. Blades, they came out and picked him up. They're not guarding him. And Davis passed up a shot. He was a little too far out. Kick and then an errant pass. Now a long shot by Davis, rolled around, and the ball tipped away from Howard. And Gillespie grabs it. 3.5 left in the second quarter. Foul called on Howard. First foul on Caden Howard. And a miss and a rebound by Ryder Davis. Under 3 to go in the half. Another 3 by Blades is good. He's got 4 in the quarter. And it's 27-23. And a timeout called by Branson, so we'll take one as well. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start planning your next life-changing journey together. Visit us at toptiertravelgroup.com.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. Branson with the ball, trailing by 4, 27-23. Brody Blades 4 3-pointers in the quarter, and Govan caused the turnover. No, it was touched last by Govan instead of Culver. He almost had the turnover. I thought Culver maybe touched it on its way out of bounds. Student section over there wasn't crazy about that call. Mehrhoff may have gotten away with an extra step there. Baseline drive by Asbury. Asbury's first points. Down to a 2-point game. Davis in the corner to Govan. And he had his pocket picked from behind. It ends up in the hands of who? It's going to be Camden Sutton who finally picks it up. And Branson can tie or take the lead. Mehrhoff, a 3 would give him the lead, and he does it. Or I said Mehrhoff. Nope, that was Culver. His first 3-pointer. And it's 28-27. Can Blades answer with a 3? Yes, they can. And that's 5 in the quarter for Brody Blades. And it's 30-28. Other end, 3 is short, grazed the front of the rim. And Ryder Davis grabs the rebound. Now Govan brings it up. 2-point lead in the ball for the Tigers. Govan takes it all the way in, and he's fouled on the floor. Well, in the first quarter, I mentioned Brody Blades has obviously been told to keep shooting. Even if he's missing, it's going to start to go in eventually, and boy, did it. 5 threes in the second quarter. Blades will throw it in on the baseline right out of the basket. Just a little over a minute left here in the second quarter. Hagewood gets the inbound and puts it up off the glass. No good. Rebound to Culver. And now Culver to Sutton. And almost a steal by Blades. Gillespie now throws it to Mehrhoff, guarded by Howard. Dumps it to Asbury, and Asbury gives it up, and Branson running some clock again. .30 seconds left. Sutton drives on Blades, trying to throw it across the lane, and a charge. Davis was there to get run over and take the charge. There's the tail end of it. And a substitution, Luke McCormick comes in for Griffin Mehrhoff. 25 seconds left. Let's see if the Tigers want to hold on to it. Down to 13. Hagewood on the far side of the floor. Govan will take it all the way in and then shovel it to Davis in the corner. Rolled around and wouldn't go in. And a long shot is no good. And we have come to halftime. It's a 30-28 lead for Republic. We'll take a break and be back with the Gold Medal Gems halftime show after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60.
PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop for flavor and relaxation only at Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company. For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
David Brazil with Coach Tim Brown as the Tigers get set to host Branson. This used to be a conference game. It's not anymore, but they're a good opponent that they've had. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
There is beauty in motion. A graceful leap. A simple glide. An exquisite fall. All movement should be celebrated, encouraged, cherished, and repeated again and again. At Sweet Peas, you don't go with the flow. You become it. Beauty in motion.
Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. Tigers on top of Branson 30-28. It was 11-9 at the end of the first quarter. Each team scored 19 points in the second quarter, and that puts us at 30-28. For Branson, individual scoring, they were led by Brody Gillespie. He had 8 points, 7 points for Jace Culver, 6 for Griffin Meerhoff, 3 for Luke McCormick, 2 for Tegan Asbury, and 2 for Camden Sutton. Republic led by Brody Blades with 15 points. He had 5 three-pointers all in the second quarter, and he helped the Tigers. He had 15 of their 19 points in that second quarter, helped him hang on to that 2-point lead. 5 points for Brentley Hagewood, 6 for Davin Parks, Ryder Davis with 3, and Kieran Govan with 1. 7 three-pointers in the first half for the Tigers. 5 by Blades, 1 by Ryder Davis, 1 by Brentley Hagewood. And they lead it by 2 here, 30-28. Lady Tigers playing at Kickapoo in the Stephanie Phillips Classic. And midway through the fourth quarter, they trail that one 52-27. They will be back in action tomorrow, and that will be, again, the third game of the Stephanie Phillips Classic. And the Lady Tigers will be playing Stratford, so the schedule continues to be tough in the early season as they look for a win tomorrow afternoon at 3:30, and we will bring that game to you live from Kickapoo High School, 3:30 tomorrow afternoon on the YouTube channel, or just go to our website, click the live link at the top of the page, and that'll take you to the game. 30-28 is the score here. We'll take another break and be back with more of the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show on Republic Tiger Sports.
Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Ready for effortless car shopping? Visit PinnakerChevrolet.com to browse our extensive inventory, value your trade, and get pre-approved all at your fingertips from the comfort of home. Pinnaker Chevrolet's low-pressure and easy shopping experience saves you time at the dealership. Buying a car or selling yours has never been easier. Whether you're browsing for your next new Chevrolet, quality pre-owned vehicle, or need service you can trust, let our family take care of yours at Pinnaker Chevrolet in Republic, or do your shopping at PinnakerChevrolet.com.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spa at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO, or call us at 417-590-8200.
Go Tigers! Want fresh eggs? Want melty cheese? Want sausage or bacon? Want a friend? Bob's got you covered. Try the breakfast on a bun next time you wake up hungry. Available 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. at Whataburger.
Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gym's halftime show. Let's set the stage for next week on Republic Tiger Sports. Tuesday, the Tigers will be at Hillcrest, and we will have that for you live. That game about like this one, 7:15 or so, 7:30. The varsity will be underway, and we'll have that for you on Tuesday night, December 17th. The wrestling team will be at home that night, both the boys and girls, and that starts at 5:30. On Wednesday, the JV girls will play in the Ozark JV tournament. Thursday, a road game for the Lady Tigers. They are at Stratford, so they're playing Stratford on Saturday, tomorrow, to wrap up the tournament, and then they turn around and have to play them again next Thursday in Stratford. That is a JV and varsity only night. 6 o'clock JV, 7:30 or so the varsity game. That's on Thursday, December 19th. Friday, December 20th, the boys, JV and varsity, will travel to Blue Valley West for a Friday night game up in the Kansas City area. No live coverage of that one, so we will not carry that Blue Valley West game on Friday. And then the wrestling team will be up in the same area, Lee Summit, participating in that tournament on Friday and Saturday. And the JV wrestling team will be they will be at Lebanon for a JV wrestling tournament. And then, of course, the blue and gold starts on December 26th. Pink and white starts on December 27th. Still trying to figure out what we can do as far as coverage there, and we'll fill you in on that as I find out. That's going to do it. One more quick break. Back with more. The second half begins after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Any day is a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Welcome to the bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the midsize SUV and the Mid-Century Modern. Together with the State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle. Contact State Farm agent Chris Yoakum to bundle and save today. Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
Tigers get the ball to start the second half. They lob it down to Ewell, who is fouled from behind. Foul committed by Luke McCormick. So Brody Blades will throw it in. Gets it into Parks, steps out to the corner. He's wide open, and that one was off the back of the rim, but Parks with a rebound. On the floor a couple of times and finds Blades again. Blades takes it to the free throw line, dribbles all the way across to the other side to Govan, back to Blades. His three from that side is good. And that's 6 threes for Brody Blades. And it's 33-28, and they lost McCormick for an easy layup at the other end. So just when they'd hit the three, they give up an easy two, and it's 33-30. Parks to Govan in the middle. Back to Parks. They left him alone when he dumped it off, and he was wide open, and great presence of mind by Govan to give it right back to him. 8 points for Davin Parks. Culver, and now to Sutton, guarded by Govan. 7 points scored in the first minute of that third quarter. Long three by Culver is good. Second three for Culver. And a good find of Parks, and he puts it up and in. He's in double figures. And another three. And I mentioned they can get hot fast. Culver's hit a couple of threes now. Back down to a 1-point game. Parks from the wing. That one a little short, fell off the other side. And they find Sutton in the corner. He missed everything. Weak side rebound to Govan, and he'll hear it from the Republic students. Blades again. That one missed everything at the other end, so that ruined the fun of the Republic students. They can't chant air ball anymore. But Blades has 6 threes, so he's forgiven one that missed everything. There's a quick three by Gillespie. That one's no good. Haywood rises up and gets the board. Quickly up ahead to Parks, and he made the layup. That was not an easy catch and finish by Davin Parks. That one off the mark. And at the other end, the three. Brentley Haywood had been quiet for a while, hadn't scored since the first quarter, and it's 42-36. 4:42 left to go in the third quarter. Branson calls a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From prescriptions to emergency care, they help your family see and feel better than ever before. Visit visionhealtheyecenter.com. For 30-plus years, Yoakum Automotive has been Republic's trusted repair shop. Now with digital inspections, understands your car's needs before they make repairs. Book an appointment at Yoakum Automotive.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm. They make possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. They've been serving the area for more than 50 years, and you can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com.
Well, Brentley Hagewood is the third leading scorer for Republic. Blades has 18. Parks has 12. Hagewood only has 8, and yet they lead by 6. That's a good sign of things to come for the Tigers. If Hagewood has 8 and you're still able to get plenty of scoring. Running one-hander is good by Camden Sutton. 4 points now for Sutton. Blades. Almost, that could have been a moving screen by Govan. He kind of did it subtly with his back turned, and at the other end, a layup is good by Culver. Culver has 8 points in the quarter. Down to a 2-point lead again. Hagewood to Govan, and now to Blades, and that one's no good, but Parks got the rebound. Trying to get free, now fires it back up to Govan. Blades open again, passes it up. They closed on him quickly that time. Govan is great at penetrating and kicking out to the perimeter. And now around a screen, Hagewood's off the mark, but Ewell with a rebound. Up and in. First points for C.J. Ewell. And it's 44-40. Almost a steal by Ewell, and then almost a travel by Mehrhoff. In the corner, they go to Culver, and his three is good. 11 points in the quarter for Culver. Back down to 1, 44-43. Govan at the other end. Takes it up strong. First field goal for Kieran Govan. And the ball out of bounds, back to Republic. Hagewood drives around his man and high off the glass and draws the foul. And he's in double figures now with 10. So 18 for Blades, 12 for Parks, 10 for Hagewood. Ewell checks out. Ryder Davis in for him. And Hagewood hits the free throw. $11 now, and a 6-point lead again for Republic. Elijah Lashley gives it to Brody Gillespie. Under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Little backwards pass to Asbury, who knocks down a long three. Boy, they can shoot. And it's 49-46. Ryder Davis answers at the other end. Second three of the night for Davis. And he takes a charge. Hits the three. Takes the charge at the other end. And with 1:26 left, the Tigers have a 6-point lead in the ball. They've never led by more than 6. They've got a chance to do that now. Into Parks. Double team. Somebody's open. And it's Davis. Same spot, same result. A second three, so he hits the three, takes the charge, hits another three. It's 55-46. That's the biggest lead of the night for the Tigers. 1 minute left to go in the third. Good defense by Hagwood, and they call a block. Whistle came a little bit late, and I thought they were going to let that initial contact go, but they call the foul on Brentley Hagwood. In the middle of the lane, shot is good. And that was Brody Gillespie. Ball tipped, Davis ends up with it. And he'll pull it out on the dribble, throw it to Govan with 34 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 7-point lead for the Tigers. They led by 9 just a second ago. That was their biggest lead so far. And they'll take the air out of the ball for a few seconds here. Try and take the last shot. Branson back in his own, and Pete McBride, the head coach, says don't bother coming out yet. 13 seconds left. Well, Davis is standing all alone on the arc. Instead, it's Blades on this corner. That one's good! Another one from Brody Blades. He's got 21, and the Tigers lead it by 10. 58-48 as we end the third quarter. Back with the fourth quarter after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com.
Exciting things are coming soon to Republic Animal Hospital, a larger space, and pet urgent care. Medical, dental, surgical, and more on the way. Visit them at 574 East Harrison. Call 732-6800 or check republicanimalhospital.com.
Travel isn't just my career, it's my way of life. I'm Crystal Hicks with Top Tier Travel Group, where I believe in the power of new experiences. From family and couple escapes to immersive cultural adventures, I've seen firsthand how travel can change us. Ready to grow, explore, and make unforgettable memories? Let's start planning your next life-changing journey together. Visit us at toptiertravelgroup.com.
Branson gets the ball to start the fourth, and they are down by 10, their biggest deficit of the night. 21 points by Brody Blades, and now a steal by Blades. Davis up ahead. One bounce off the glass too hard, and then out of bounds, touch last by Blades. Blades had the steal, and Davis going a little too fast. Couldn't gather it in and get the shot to go down. Final score, Kickapoo 55-34, Lady Chiefs over Republic. And a three is no good. Republic with a rebound. Republic scored 28 points, and there's Blades on a layup. Cuts to the basket, takes the handoff, and all the way in. And it's 60-48. Republic outscored Branson 28-20 in that third quarter. A 28-point third quarter for the Tigers. Long three, good by Griffin Merhoff. Makes it 60-51, and Branson calls a timeout. 6:42 left in the game. Republic on top by 9. They'll have the ball when we return after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com.
Hey, this is Wade Hobbs with Hobbs Insurance Group, your hometown Medicare and retirement expert. Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming, but with my 16 years of experience, I'm here to help. Open enrollment ends December 7th, so don't wait. Find out your options before then with a free consultation. You can find me across from the Republic Post Office or call 417-425-3937.
Branson sets up in a little press here. And Blades takes the ball in the middle of the court and dribbles into the front court. Now to Parks. And they'll set up the offense with 6.5 left to go in the game. 21 for Blades, 12 for Parks, 11 for Hagewood. 9 now for Davis. He hit a couple of back-to-back threes, and all of a sudden he's almost in double figures. Kieran Govan with 3 and C.J. Ewell with 2. And a foul committed by, I think, Govan. Oh, no, it's on Lashley. Thought they signaled it was against Republic. It's funny, before the game, I talked about the size advantage Republic has. Their big guys might be a factor, that 3 short. And instead, it's been all guards. Well, Parks has 12, so he's done a good job, but he's not your typical guy posting up and got his back to the basket. And there's another 3. Gillespie, 13 for him. And Branson is never out of it the way they shoot. They were down 20-0 at Harrison, Arkansas. And there's a 3 by Davis. No good. Parks with another rebound. Back to Blades. Good! Brody Blades, 24, all on threes. 8 3-pointers to Brody Blades. And he stole the ball but committed a foul. Brody Blades is halfway to Drew McMillan's school record. And that gives you an idea of what a night Drew McMillan had, that Blades, the night he's had, is only halfway to that school mark. He had 16. And another 3 by Branson. That's Lashley. His first 3 and his first field goal. Republic's going to have to keep hitting its shots and having productive trips down the floor. Hagewood will take one. That one's good. And a timeout called by Tim Brown as Hagewood puts the Tigers back up by 9. 5 field goals in this quarter combined by the two teams, all 3-pointers. Thirteen 3-pointers combined by the two teams in this half. And it has been a shooting display by both teams here after the break. 66-57. Republic has scored 8 points in this quarter, and Branson has scored 9, so they've made up a little ground, but not as much as they need to get all the way back. Brody Blades with 26 points. And 3 players in double figures for Republic, with Ryder Davis sitting at 9. He's got 3 threes. Blades has 8 threes. Hagewood now has 3 threes. So 14 3-pointers by Republic in the game. They are not far off what I think would be the school record. And there's a ball thrown away. I'm pretty sure the school record was set the night that Drew McMillan had his 16. And I think maybe there was one other three-pointer, and the school record 17. I'll see if I can figure that out before we get too far along here. Parks hands it to Hagewood. He'll take another one. That one's too long, and Govan tips it to Davis, and they reset. Govan is not, he's not like a typical high school point guard, but he goes in the middle. He distributes like a point guard, but he's got a little bit of defensive back in him. And you saw it there as he went up and tipped it back out. And of course, he's a defensive back for the Tiger football team, and Hagewood threw it away, trying to find Parks. Yeah, the record, team record for three-pointers in a game is 17. 16 of those were by Drew McMillan at Bolivar against Camdenton in 2021. And the Tigers have 14 here. So they're 3 away from tying the school record for threes in a game. But first and foremost, they want to hold on to this 9-point lead with Branson continuing to shoot well themselves. Blades guarding Lashley. And they traded on defense. Good defense on the perimeter by Blades, Ryder Davis. And what do we got? Oh, they call a blocking foul on Blades. Really was not a lot of contact there other than the arm going into Blades, but call goes against Brody. Yeah, there wouldn't have been any contact, I don't think, but you could see kind of the arm was where the contact was made. So tough one there for Brody Blades. That's 3 fouls on him. That 3 missed everything, and it was so short that Asbury was able to get the rebound, but Hagewood takes it away. 3:20 left. Tigers don't need to be in any hurry, but if they get an open look, I'm sure they'll continue to shoot. Govan is fouled from behind. And that's the 3rd team foul of the quarter on Branson. Inbound to Hagewood. Shot fake, steps sideways, and dropped it in. 4 threes for Hagewood, and it's a 12-point lead, biggest of the night for Republic. They led by 12 once before. It's 60-48, and a layup and a foul on Blades. So a chance for a 3-point play as Blades commits his 4th personal foul. Under 3 minutes to go. And Elijah Lashley will have a chance to complete a traditional 3-point play. He hadn't scored until the 4th quarter. And now he's got 5. Long rebound off the miss goes to Blades. And the Tigers get it back. "15 threes by Republic tonight. That would have been the school record before Drew McMillan got turned loose. Now Davis for 3. No good. Blades tipped it, but Asbury gets it. And Branson will come down and try and shoot. Cut into a 10-point lead. There's another three. That one's good. Brody Gillespie hits his second three of the quarter, and he's got 16 points. Makes it 69-62, and Branson calls another timeout with 2:07 left in the game. Back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Welcome back. 69-62 the score. 7-point lead for the Tigers. 15 threes tonight. 3 by Ryder Davis. 8 by Brody Blades. And 4 by Brenley Hagewood. And leading by 7. Hagewood brings it up, throws it to Blades, and they get out on him. And you know, coaches who saw video on the Tigers, down low to Blades, who got loose. Govan found him down there, and it's 71-62. 3 at the other end is no good, but an offensive board by Gillespie, and put back no good. Parks almost had the tie up, but Asbury gets it up and in. I was going to say, coaches who have seen video on the Tigers had to think, well, you just got to shut down Brenley Hagewood, and that's more than half the battle. But tonight, the Tigers throw a big wrinkle into that. Ewell checks in, Parks out. And Davis fouled. 1:16 left. Republic a little over a minute away from moving to 4-0. Branson, if they can't come back, will fall to 2-3. Reminder, we'll have Lady Tigers basketball tomorrow at 3:30 from the Stephanie Phillips Classic at Kickapoo. This is a good win for the Tigers, not so much for the fact, they won, yes, but the way they won is huge to me because they really made it a lot harder for coaches to figure out, well, how are we going to defend them? We can't just collapse on Brenley Hagewood. Both free throws good by Davis. And by the way, Hagewood had kind of a quiet night. He's got 17, so what are you going to do? And now Parks with the foul. Didn't get the rebound and fouled Culver. 20 points now for Jace Culver. And it's a 7-point lead and could get down to 6. Parks checks out. Ewell back in. Culver will try to make it a 3-point play. Working on a 20-point night. And he made the free throw. So it is a 6-point lead. Govan will throw it in. And we got a timeout. So Tim Brown called the timeout. Kieran Govan had gotten the ball back and was having a little trouble. I think they were about to foul Govan, and Tim Brown called the timeout with just under a minute left to go. So we'll take a timeout as well. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
At the UPS Store, we have everything to help small business owners be unstoppable. So if you need printing, we'll be the printing store.
The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
For more than 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com. PKD Cafe is now Marigold Farm Cafe and Catering Company, but it's still where the 417's best burritos meet friendly faces. A haven for Republic students, it's the perfect spot to fuel up before school or unwind on a weekend. Your pit stop. Somehow the defender who committed the foul ended up holding his face. I'm not sure what was going on with that. Culver commits the foul, and Govan will shoot free throws with 27 seconds left. First one short. Govan has 3 points tonight. He has done a lot offensively to distribute the ball, keep possessions alive. And he missed them both, and a rebound to Branson. 26 seconds left. Asbury trying to find an opening, stolen by Hagwood, and there he goes! He threw it down! Hagwood with an exclamation point. And with 9 seconds left, the shot is no good. Blades grabs the rebound. They will reach in and commit a foul. And the Tigers are going to escape with a win on the emphatic dunk by Brinley Hagwood. "19 points for Brinley Hagwood. And the first one is no good by Blades. And Brody's smiling. There's enough of a cushion on the scoreboard and not enough time to make him too nervous. He missed them both. So Branson will take a three. Time will run out. That one's no good, and the Tigers win it. Final score, 75-69. I'll take a break. Be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Harris Pizza brings a slice of history to your table. Since 1961, their blend of handcrafted dough, rich sauces, and a variety of fresh toppings cooked in an authentic brick oven offers a unique dining experience. Explore their menu at harrispizzapalace.com or drop into the Wildwood Plaza on Highway 60. Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
Choose locally owned Central Gas Propane for unmatched service. They go the extra mile for your needs. Call 417-725-3833 or visit centralgasmo.com to switch and save today. Experience matters in real estate. With Lori and Elizabeth, you get specialists in residential, land, lake, and commercial sales from Springfield to Joplin to the lake. Your ultimate connection to lenders, marketers, and contractors. Visit loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com, your seasoned real estate teammates. Welcome back. Tigers beat Branson 75-69. They led 11-9 at the end of the first quarter and 30-28 at halftime. It was 58-48 at the end of three. Republic scored 28 points in the third quarter. And then Branson outscored Republic 21-17 in the fourth quarter, but couldn't come all the way back. 75-69 is the final. 23 points for Jace Culver led Branson. Brody Gillespie had 16. 9 for Griffin Merhoff. 7 for Tegan Asbury, 5 for Elijah Lashley, and 5 for Luke McCormick, 4 for Camden Sutton. Republic led by Brody Blades with 28 points. He had 8 3-pointers, 5 of them in the second quarter. 19 points for Brentley Hagewood, 14 of those in the second half. 11 points for Ryder Davis. He had 3 threes. 12 points for Davin Parks, and C.J. Ewell had 2. Republic hit 15 3-pointers, just 2 short of the school record of 17. Republic improves to 4-0. Branson falls to 2-3. And the Tigers will be off until next Tuesday when they travel to Hillcrest to play the Hornets. We'll bring you that game live, but before that, we'll have the Lady Tigers live tomorrow from the Stephanie Phillips Classic as they take on Stratford. That game at 3:30. Tigers win it tonight, 75-69. For Jesse Brazil on the camera, I'm David Brazil. Thanks for watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.